Welcome to Orenda Books at Bedtime. I'm Karen Sullivan, publisher of Orenda Books, and tonight we're going to take you to Hamburg, where we're meeting with Simone Buchholz, the queen of Krimi, German crime fiction, with Blue Night, her English debut, which has been beautifully translated by Rachel Ward. And here tonight again to talk with us, we have Dr. Noir, Jackie Collins, who's an expert in crime fiction, international crime fiction, and we're going to discuss Simona and her beautiful book, which has been translated into English by Rachel Ward. Tell us about it then.
Hi, good evening, Karen. Hi, thank you again for having me here for the book at bedtime. And again, what a treat, because tonight our author, Simone Buchholz, we all know, those of us who love crime fiction, that German Krimi is one of the forces to be reckoned with in international crime fiction. And you again managed to choose for us, who maybe can't read in the original, but you choose for us an author that takes us on one hell of a ride. And again, if in your crime fiction you're looking for those female protagonists that kick ass, because let's face it, this is what this protagonist, Chastity Riley, does, then honestly, don't hesitate to get hold of a copy of this, because it's a read that just takes you along. And I have to say, if you don't mind me, it's like, oh, because you know it is bang, it is flash, it is there, and Chastity takes us, it's bold, it so is, and she takes us to that moment of
and there's a real kind of hint of American noir in here too, isn't there?
Very much so. I mean, she has a swagger about her that could very easily
and
be
her wisecracks and acerbic insights. Very
much so. You know, and there's just that sense of a crossover there that works beautifully. So will you allow me to read a little bit from the back? I would love to. So, and I love the fact that on the back it says #1 bestseller in Germany. So you really can't go wrong. So, after convicting a superior for corruption and shooting off a gangster's crown jewels, the career of Hamburg's most hard-bitten state prosecutor, Chastity Riley, has taken a nosedive. She's been transferred to the tedium of witness protection to prevent her making any more trouble. However, when she's assigned to the case of an anonymous man lying under police guard in hospital, Chastity's instinct for the big, exciting case kicks in. And you know from the get-go that Chastity's instinct isn't wrong.
No.
So can I, you know, and again, thank you, Karen, can I recommend Blue Night by Simone Buchholz to you? You'll really enjoy the read.
Absolutely. And we're now going over to Simona, who is at a writing retreat, and I understand she's had a little bit of help with this reading from some of her colleagues. Over to you, Simona.
Hello, my name is Simone Buchholz, and I'm reading for you from my book Blue Night, and we're here in the countryside in northern Germany, just before bedtime. And I'm here with some colleagues, so just don't care about anyone else. Riley, Chastity. The last summer holiday before high school tears us apart. Some of us are going to one place, others are going to another. The last summer before things get serious, says Dad. As if it had been a barrel of laughs till now. I wear cut-off jeans and Dad's old army shirts and sometimes clogs. Mostly I go barefoot. I like the warm streets under my feet. I like needing to be careful. We play James Bond on the banks of the Main. The boys want to play James Bond, or we play World War II. Then we ride through Sachsenhausen on our folding bikes. Germans versus the Allies. I'm always the Americans, of course. The boys go nuts for Dad's army shirts. We play war or James Bond till the sun ducks behind the houses. All of Frankfurt glows gold and orange and pink. It comes from the red sandstone that they built the city from. At night, in bed, I think that sometimes I'd like a girlfriend, but I don't know how to get one. And I think that I'd like a mother who's here, that is, here with me. Really, I want my mom. Every evening, I think about her and ask myself over and over again how she could do that, just go off. And Dad stands outside my door and sheds secret tears for me and my childhood and our broken family. And I act like I don't notice. Fuck off! Es geht doch nicht! Leute!
Das war gut. Lass das drin. Das ist
Hello, it's me again. I managed to escape from this artist's house in the countryside where my fellow writers obviously have gone completely nuts. And as I don't know if this is a safe place here, I can't tell you where I am. But I'm going to read for you the next part of Blue Night. You've heard my main character, Chastity Riley, talking in her childhood in summer 1982, when she still lived in Frankfurt with her father. And now you will hear some other characters, some other voices from summer 1982. Klassmann Henry. I hadn't even been born, so I've got nothing to say. Perhaps my mum had just met my dad, whoever he was. I do know one thing. My mum wanted a son called Henry because of all the sailors she used to know. Calabretta, Vito. Through the streets of Altona, alone. I like running around alone. I run to and fro and to and fro, and whenever I go past my parents' supermercato, I pop in. It sucks me in, the shop. Because an Italian can't walk past his family, says my dad. But I don't like to stay long. I usually go straight out again. It's cold in the shop. The chiller's too big. And if my mom catches me, I have to sort things. Into boxes, out of boxes, in and out. I hate sorting boxes. It's not complicated or anything, but it makes me crazy because it seems so pointless. As if I only have to do it so I'll stay in the shop, so I won't run around outside. But running around outside is the only thing that untangles my brain. When I'm running around outside, I can cope. It's my way of sorting things, I tell my mom. She doesn't understand. She wants me to sort the boxes. Velosa, Carla. Early morning at Grandma's in Lisbon, down in the Alfama. She beats octopuses against the wall. As many as she can, she beats against the wall. It softens the brutes up, she says. My grandpa caught them, the octopuses. But me too, says Grandma. Later, Grandpa sells everything at the fish market, but not Grandma, he says. The wall next to the door to my grandparents' ground floor flat is all black from all the ink. Soon, when I go to school and finally learn to read and write, I'll pinch a bit of ink, then I'll write things on the road. The sky over the Teju is purple and red, from all the octopus souls, says Grandma. Is the sky a different color everywhere in the world? Yes, says Grandma, because it depends who is dying under that sky. Malutki, Rocco. My mom is the most beautiful hooker of all, not just in St. Pauli, in the whole world. She has the biggest and most beautiful boobs in the whole world. My dad played the violin in an orchestra. Nobody knows where he is now, but that's not so bad, says Mum. She says some people weren't meant to stay put. We manage just fine as it is. Fresh money comes in every night. In the morning, when she gets in from work, she stands at the ironing board and irons the money. There, she says, when she's finished and has folded up the board. Now, it's clean again.
Sounds like quite a party there, Simona. Thanks very much for reading, and to you for listening. See you next week. Orenda Books at Bedtime.